Hey everyone, have you ever wondered how the United States dollar became the dominant currency in the world economy? Well, today we're going to dive into the history of the US dollar and how it gained its global influence. It all started back in the late 1700s when the United States became an independent nation. At that time, they didn't have a national currency and instead used a variety of foreign currencies, including Spanish and British pounds. But in 1792, the U.S. Congress passed the Coinage Act, which established the U.S. dollar as the country's official currency. This was a significant step towards creating a unified and stable economy. However, it wasn't until World War I that the U.S. dollar truly began to dominate the global economy. As many European countries were struggling with the effects of the war, they couldn't maintain their currency's stability, which led to inflation and loss of value. Meanwhile, the United States' economy was thriving due to its wartime production and strong industrial base. This made the U.S. dollar a stable and attractive currency for other countries to use. Then, in 1944, the United States hosted the Bretton Woods Conference, where leaders from Allied countries came together to establish a new international monetary system. They agreed to peg their currencies to the U.S. dollar, which was backed by gold at a fixed rate of $35 per ounce. This system worked well for several decades, but it eventually collapsed in the 1970s due to economic changes and rising inflation in the United States. The U.S. dollar was then allowed to float freely on the global market, making it even more dominant and widely used. Today, the U.S. dollar accounts for around 60% of all global reserves and is used in most international transactions. Its stable value and status as a reserve currency have solidified its position as the world's dominant currency. Done.